capital between each of the 75?
Yeah, it's a great question because what I've seen, what happens a lot is that people have a blend of strategies, and what they do is the strategy that tests the best, they allocate the most money to it. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a classical mistake, because if that strategy turns out to not be performing in the future, it will have the highest negative impact on your account. So as a general rule, I allocate the same amount of money to every strategy. There are some exceptions. I do allocate a little bit more money to ETF strategies than I do to equity strategies. And that is for the basic reason that ETF strategies do not have the individual corporate risk that individual equities have. So if I have a short trend following strategy on the S&P 500 as a catastrophe hedge, I allocate more money to that because, yeah, shorting the S&P 500 and when the market then goes down makes a lot of sense. There's not a lot of corporate risk in there because it's based on 500 stocks basically. But if I have one strategy that is actually trading penny stocks, that one is definitely a lot more volatile. And there you want to be careful, obviously, to not size it too high. So generally speaking, try to do everything equally. But if there is a specific purpose, like a hedging strategy that is based on ETFs, then you can increase that. Or the same with commodities, because there aren't that many.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. And let's say you came up with strategy 76, and you're on your way to 100. How would you still put an equal percentage in that new strategy that you're committing real money to for the first time? Or is there like a temporary period where you're seeing if it's working, you're seeing if it's acting correctly, that you kind of give it less capital just to kind of see in real life situations how's it performing in real time?
Nope. I completely, immediately allocate the amount to it that it should have according to my whole suite of strategies. And the
Mhm.
reason for that is I should know
Yep.
already beforehand what the objective of the strategy is, when
Mhm.
it is supposed to make money, when it is likely to lose money. So if I put it out of sample and let's say the first 3 years it doesn't work, well, maybe it's not supposed to be working. So it's all about the combination of the strategies. And if I see that I have developed a strategy, for example, a new strategy that is specifically designed for a volatility spike.
Mhm.
Market is quiet and suddenly, bam, volatility goes through the roof, market sells off. That strategy by itself won't test very well because you don't have every week or every 2 week
Right.
volatility spikes.